This is a little bit of practice with the percent change formula and copying formulas from one cell to another. In our equations tab previously, we computed a percent change. In one step, the percent change is the new value minus the old value. It's the change divided by the old value. The old value of the data, 1990, the population in 1990. The new value, the population in 2003. We compute the change equals the new value minus the old value in brackets. And now we divide by the old value, hit enter, insert the percent symbol, and grab the lower right-hand corner, the fill handle, and drag the formula down to the other cells. Possibly you would like to have a column with additional information. You may wish to do this computation in 2 steps. You may wish to first compute the change in the population. The change is simply the new value minus the old value. It is the 2003 population. Subtract the 1990 population. The change in the population, 214,978. And now the percent change, we simply say it's equal to the change, that is new minus old, and we divide by the old. It looks like we get a different answer this time, but if we add some decimal places, we see that it's actually the same as our previous answer. Include the percent symbol. We can select both of these cells and copy both formulas down the column simultaneously. So we have completed columns E, F, and H, E, F, and H. The city with the largest population in 2003 is Dubai. Over 1 million in population. The largest increase in population. The largest increase. Look at the change column. The largest number in the change column also corresponds to Dubai. The largest percent change. Look in the percent change column for the biggest number. This time it sits across from Ashman. And so the largest percent change is with Ashman. Ashman started off with a small population in 1990, and the increase was 358%. Dubai's population was much bigger than Ashman's in 1990. The increase was large, but not compared to the initial value. And that finishes practice number 1.